When most people think about starting a house cleaning business, they imagine it as something simple and easy. All you need is some cleaning supplies, a few clients, and time to work. But the truth is, even small beginnings take planning. The story often starts with just one person, maybe working out of their own car, carrying basic tools like brooms, mops, sprays, and cloths. At first, it feels slow, because getting those first clients is the hardest part. Friends or neighbors might give you a chance, and word of mouth spreads slowly. Many who enter this business dream of steady income and freedom from a 9-to-5 job, but the reality is that it takes effort, long hours, and commitment. Every job must be done well, because each satisfied customer can bring in the next one. In the beginning, you are not only the cleaner, you are also the marketer, the driver, and the manager. Still, starting small keeps costs low. With only a few homes each week, it is possible to build a base and learn the real flow of the business. This early stage is where discipline, patience, and reliability matter the most. It is here that the foundation for real profit is built, step by step. How much clients pay? One of the first questions people ask when looking at the cleaning business is, how much can you charge? The answer depends on the size of the home, the location, and the type of cleaning. On average, most house cleaning jobs range between $100 to $150 for a single visit to a standard 3-bedroom house. Some customers want only basic cleaning like dusting, vacuuming, and wiping down surfaces. Others request deep cleaning, which includes scrubbing bathrooms, kitchens, and baseboards. These deeper jobs can go up to $200 or more. If a client wants weekly or bi-weekly service, they usually get a small discount, but it still adds up to steady income. For example, 4 regular clients paying $120 each week can already bring in close to $2,000 a month. The important thing to note is that customers are willing to pay for reliability, consistency, and trust. They are not just buying cleaning, they are buying peace of mind, knowing their home will always be neat and fresh. The numbers may sound simple, but they form the backbone of profit. A few clients can cover costs, and with more clients, the income grows quickly. Understanding how much clients pay is the key to seeing how real money is made in this business. Weekly income example. To really see the profit, let's break down what a week of work in a house cleaning business looks like. Imagine you have 5 regular clients, each paying $120 for a weekly cleaning. That adds up to $600 in just 1 week. Now, if you add 2 more homes for deep cleaning at $180 each, the total reaches a $960. For a single person, this means around 30 to 35 hours of work, depending on how large and dirty the houses are. At first, it may feel like hard labor, but the money adds up fast. Multiply $960 by 4 weeks, and you are looking at nearly $300 to $800 in a month. Even with only a handful of clients, the weekly flow of income feels stable. Many small cleaning businesses start this way, slowly stacking jobs until the schedule is full. The most surprising part is that the income grows steadily without needing a big investment or a storefront. With careful scheduling, you can work mornings and afternoons, leaving evenings free. Every extra client boosts weekly income, and once you reach 10 or more steady clients, the numbers begin to look like a full-time career. This simple weekly breakdown shows how small steps turn into real profit over time. Real costs to run it. Every business has expenses, and house cleaning is no different. At first glance, it seems cheap to start, but there are hidden costs that must be counted. Basic supplies like sprays, disinfectants, mops, vacuum cleaners, gloves, and rags can easily cost $200 to $300 to get started. Over time, these supplies need replacing, and you may spend $50 to $100 each month to keep stock. Then there is transportation. Gas for driving to and from clients' homes can add up quickly, especially if the homes are spread out. Some cleaners also invest in insurance, which protects them in case something breaks during the job. That can cost another $30 to $50 a month. If you decide to advertise through flyers, online ads, or business cards, that is another small but steady cost. Altogether, the average weekly expenses for a solo cleaner can be around $100 to $150. While this may sound like it cuts deeply into the income, the truth is the profit margins remain strong because the overall earnings are much higher than the costs. Knowing the real expenses helps you plan wisely, avoid surprises, and keep the business growing without overspending. profit after expenses. Once the costs are clear, it is easier to see the true profit. Let's go back to the weekly example of 9 to 60 in income. If you spend around $120 on supplies, gas, and small business costs, you are left with $80.40 in clear earnings. Multiply that by 4 weeks, and the monthly profit comes close to $3,400. That is strong money for a solo operation without heavy overhead or employees to pay. Even if you set aside money for taxes, insurance, and unexpected repairs, the remaining income is still impressive compared to many other small businesses. The key is that cleaning services run on low expenses and steady demand. Homes always need to be cleaned, and once you have regular clients, the flow of cash becomes predictable. This is why many people are surprised when they realize how much can be earned after covering all the basics. The business grows slowly, but the profit is real, and it proves that with consistency and discipline. Even a small cleaning service can create financial freedom. The numbers reveal that after expenses, the reward is worth the effort. Growth with more clients. The real turning point in a house cleaning business comes when you move beyond just a few steady clients. Imagine doubling your weekly schedule from 5 homes to 10. Instead of 960, you could be earning close to 2,000 in a single week. Of course, this also means more hours of work, but it shows how quickly income grows when clients are added. Some cleaners choose to stay solo and keep a smaller list for balance, while others decide to hire help. With an extra worker, you can cover more homes in less time, turning the business into a real company. Even 2 cleaners working together can handle 15 to 20 homes a week, creating monthly revenue above $7,000. The best part is that demand is steady. People always need cleaning, especially busy families, professionals, or elderly homeowners. Growth also comes from offering extra services like deep cleaning, organizing, or move-out cleaning, which pay higher rates. Each added client builds not only more income but also a stronger reputation. Word of mouth spreads faster, and suddenly the business is no longer just a side hustle. It is a growing source of financial stability. Hidden challenges faced. While the numbers sound attractive, the house cleaning business is not without struggles. The work is physical and can be exhausting. Long hours of bending, lifting, scrubbing, and moving around can wear down the body over time. Then there is the challenge of unreliable clients. Some may cancel last minute, delay payments, or stop service suddenly. This creates gaps in income that can be stressful. Another hidden issue is competition. Many areas already have multiple cleaning services, from solo cleaners to large companies, which makes it harder to win new clients. Trust is also a big factor. Customers are letting you into their homes, and even the smallest mistake can hurt your reputation. Supplies and tools can break or run out at the worst times, forcing unexpected spending. There are also seasonal slowdowns, especially during holidays or vacation periods, when families may not need cleaning as often. These challenges are part of the business, and they separate those who succeed from those who give up too soon. The truth is, behind the steady profits, there is hard work, discipline, and constant problem solving. Success only comes when these challenges are faced head-on with patience and professionalism. Final profit reality. At the end of it all, the house cleaning business shows a clear picture of both effort and reward. The profits are real, but they come with consistency and commitment. A solo cleaner can easily bring in $3,000 to $4,000 a month after expenses, which is far more than many entry-level jobs. With more clients or a small team, that number can rise to $6,000, $8,000, or even higher. The beauty of this business is its flexibility. You control how many homes you take, how often you work, and how far you want to grow. Still, it is important to remember the physical demands, the customer challenges, and the discipline required to manage money wisely.